Happy birthday to the ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village, Naruto Uzumaki. X-Men 1991 back again with another video. I thought I'd share that with y'all because today is Naruto's birthday. Today's video rant is sponsorship by Starbucks. Today's flavor, the Apple Crisp Macchiato. Yes, there is a Starbucks at my job, and they're selling these Apple Crisp Macchiato for a limited time. Even though I love the pumpkin spice latte. I definitely need to take a drink of this just to keep my anger in check. And as you can see, I am wearing a pink ribbon on my shirt because, you know, it is Cancer Awareness Month. But the reason why I'm wearing this shirt, because before I do a recap of the game that I'm going to do a rant about, here to give you my quick halftime report on today's pink ribbon game between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. Texans outscored the Patriots by a touchdown in the first quarter, 6-0. Both teams scored 9 points apiece by kicking a field goal in the second quarter. At halftime, Texans 15, Patriots 9. Both teams are 1-3. Which team will fall 1-4, and who will win and lead 2-3? The second half is about to start. This is the only rant that I'm going to be doing today because I really want to go to the basketball court and shoot a couple of hoops as soon as the Texas game is over and as soon as I'm done watching all my Toonami shows that I recorded last night on Toonami. And let me see what time. I know the Astros game comes on tonight. Let me see what time do they play. Okay, cool. They play at 7 o'clock. It'll come on the same time Animation Domination does. Yep. The Astros versus White Sox game will be on the same time as Animation Domination. Tonight is Treehouse of Horror 32 of The Simpsons, a Halloween special of The Great North, a Halloween special of Bob's Burgers, and a new episode of Family Guy. So all the Animation Domination shows have a Halloween special tonight except for Family Guy. I know The Simpsons every year on the second or the third week of October they have a Treehouse of Horror episode. So tonight is The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror 32, even though they're in the 33rd season. Anyway, let's go ahead and do a recap of yesterday's AT&T Red River showdown between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns. Like I said yesterday in part 6 of my Let's Play of Rayman 2 The Great Escape, the Longhorns killed the Sooners by 21 in the first quarter, 28-7. But they lost in the second quarter by 3, 13-10. At halftime, Longhorns 38, Sooners 20. Longhorns lost by 7 in the third quarter. The Sooners scored 10 touchdowns and the Longhorns only kicked a field goal. After the third quarter, Longhorns 41, Sooners 30. Longhorns gave up 25 touchdowns in the fourth quarter while they scored a touchdown, 25-7. And just when we thought that the game was going to go to overtime, the Sooners scored a touchdown at the last fucking minute as they beat the Longhorns 55-48. The Sooners remains undefeated 6-0 as the Longhorns fall 4-2. The Longhorns' next game is this Saturday, taking on Oklahoma State. Then they got a week off. Then the day before Halloween, they go against the Baylor Bears. Let me see. November 6th against Iowa State. November 13th, taking on the Kansas City Jayhawks, the day before Mikey's aunt passed away. And the day before me and my sister got the iPhone 12. November 20th against West Virginia, the day after Mikey's aunt's funeral. And Black Friday, November 26th, taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. I had to take another drink of that apple crisp macchiato to keep my anger in check. Anyway, hey, I give the Sooners credit because they're undefeated right now, 6-0. I definitely give it to them. Just when we thought that the game was going to go to overtime, they scored a touchdown at the last minute. Never doubted them for a second, but this was actually a good game, despite that the Longhorns lost. I give the Sooners credit where credit is due. As for the Longhorns, they definitely tried their best to keep this game alive, but unfortunately, the Sooners were just too damn strong, bro. But that's okay, Sooners. Just keep your heads up and get yourselves ready for this Saturday as y'all take on Oklahoma State. I was hoping that the game would go to overtime, but the Sooners made a comeback at the last fucking minute. What a hell of a comeback for the Sooners. Anyway, that wraps up my recap of yesterday's Red River showdown game between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns. If you're new here, hit subscribe if you like the content and hit that notification bell for my next Longhorns rant. Thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't. Make sure you leave your comment down below. And I'll catch you tomorrow for 3 rants. A recap of today's pink ribbon game between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans with my special guest Mike Henry. Celebrating 25 years of Kablam premiering on Nickelodeon. And reminiscing 22 years of a tag team match between Stone Cold Steve Austin and good old JR Jim Ross versus Triple H and the Late China from the October 11th, Christopher Columbus Day 1999 edition of Raw is War. Don't follow your dreams, chase them. Peace. Go Texas Longhorns. Hook 'em.